The spotlight has once again shifted towards Su Kai, but this time it's not just about his latest project or on-screen performance. Instead, it's a moment that feels far more personal, far more intimate, and undeniably more intriguing. Recent appearances have sparked intense discussions among fans, especially after he was seen displaying unexpected closeness with Deng En Xi. What began as subtle interactions quickly turned into something that fans couldn't ignore. Their chemistry, once assumed to be strictly professional, now carries an entirely different tone. The way they exchange glances, the comfort in their body language, and the natural ease between them suggests something deeper than simple co-stars sharing a frame. It wasn't just one moment that fueled the rumors. Multiple sightings, behind-the-scenes clips, and candid interactions began circulating online, each one adding another layer to the growing speculation. Fans noticed how Su Kai seemed more relaxed, even playful, around Deng En Xi, as if their connection extended beyond the cameras. The internet quickly did what it does best: analyze, dissect, and speculate. Every smile, every touch, every shared laugh became a subject of intense scrutiny. And in the middle of it all, one lingering question began to dominate the conversation. What does this mean for his rumored relationship with Tan Songyun? For a long time, fans believed there was something quietly special between Su Kai and Tan Songyun. Whether it was their undeniable on-screen chemistry or the subtle hints dropped during interviews, their connection had always felt meaningful, even if never officially confirmed. That's why these new developments feel so significant. It's not just about a new pairing gaining attention, it's about the possibility that an old story might be coming to an end. And for many fans who have invested emotionally in that narrative, it's not easy to accept. There's something undeniably different about how Su Kai interacts with Deng En Xi. It's not overly dramatic or staged. Instead, it feels quiet, natural, almost effortless. And sometimes that kind of subtlety speaks louder than grand gestures ever could. Observers have pointed out how he seems more open, more expressive, even slightly protective in her presence. These small details, often overlooked in casual interactions, become incredibly meaningful when viewed through the lens of growing affection. At the same time, Deng En Xi doesn't appear overwhelmed by the attention. She responds with the same level of warmth, creating a dynamic that feels balanced and genuine. It's this mutual energy that has convinced many fans that there might be something real developing between them. But where does this leave Tan Songyun? That question continues to linger, unanswered yet impossible to ignore. Unlike the visible interactions with Deng En Xi, there has been a noticeable absence of recent moments connecting Su Kai and Tan Songyun. Silence in situations like this often speaks volumes. The lack of interaction, the absence of public acknowledgement, and the shift in attention all contribute to a narrative that fans are slowly beginning to piece together. Still, it's important to remember that not everything seen on the surface tells the full story. The entertainment industry is complex, and relationships, whether real or perceived, are often shaped by factors that the public may never fully understand. Yet, emotions don't always follow logic. Fans who once rooted for Su Kai and Tan Songyun now find themselves caught between nostalgia and curiosity. They wonder if what they believed in was ever real, or simply a beautiful illusion created by compelling storytelling. Meanwhile, the connection between Su Kai and Deng En Xi continues to evolve in the public eye. Each new appearance adds fuel to the conversation, making it harder to dismiss the possibility of something more. There's also the undeniable impact of timing. In an industry where public image plays a crucial role, moments like these rarely happen by accident. Whether intentional or not, their closeness has created a narrative that is impossible to ignore. Some fans remain skeptical, believing it could be a strategic move tied to promotions or upcoming projects. Others, however, are convinced that what they're witnessing is genuine, a rare glimpse of something authentic in an industry often dominated by carefully crafted images. The truth likely lies somewhere in between. Real emotions can exist even within professional settings, and sometimes the lines between reality and performance become blurred. For Su Kai, this moment represents more than just a shift in public perception. It's a reminder that every action, every interaction, is watched, analyzed, and interpreted in countless ways. For Deng En Xi, it's an unexpected spotlight that brings both excitement and pressure. Being at the center of such speculation is never easy, especially when every detail is magnified. And for Tan Songyun, the silence surrounding her connection with Su Kai adds a layer of mystery that fans can't quite unravel. As the story continues to unfold, one thing becomes clear: this isn't just about romance. It's about perception, expectation, and the powerful role that fans play in shaping the narratives of the celebrities they admire. Every glance shared between Su Kai and Deng En Xi becomes a moment frozen in time, analyzed and reanalyzed by millions. Every absence of interaction with Tan Songyun becomes equally significant, creating a contrast that is impossible to ignore. In the end, the question remains unanswered, but perhaps that's what makes it so compelling. Is this the beginning of a new chapter, or simply a moment that will fade as quickly as it appeared? For now, fans can only watch, speculate, and wait. Because in the world of entertainment, the most captivating stories are often the ones that remain just out of reach. And as long as Su Kai continues to share these moments with Deng En Xi, the conversation will only grow louder. Whether this marks the end of one story or the beginning of another, one thing is certain: the spotlight isn't moving away anytime soon. Because sometimes it's not the answers that keep people watching. It's the mystery.